Okay, you're out and about with Pastor Paul Jennings today, and I'm in Levenshulme in Manchester. I'm stood in front of the mosque here in Levenshulme, and just been talking to a chap in an Islamic shop. Fascinating conversation, very nice man, and he's been telling me all about the Antichrist. He says the Antichrist is going to come and is going to fight against Isa, that's Jesus to you, and there's going to be a period of tribulation. And it sound familiar? And he's going to come along and he's going to deceive many people, and he said that the Antichrist is going to have special powers. He can kill people and bring them back to life again, and he said he's going to deceive many people, and he said he could even deceive me. So I said, well, how then are you going to tell the difference between what's true and what's not true? And he said, well, that's very easy, because the Antichrist is going to claim to be God, and Isa, that is Jesus, will not. So that's absolutely fascinating, isn't it? Okay, so I've come back now from the mosque. It was getting a bit busy out the front there, and I'm in the train station here. Sorry, there are many places in the Bible that Muslims say that Muhammad has been prophesied. On one of those occasions you might have heard is in John 15 and 16, where it talks of the Comforter. Now a Christian would say that the Comforter is the promised Holy Spirit. Elsewhere he's called the Spirit of Truth. But a Muslim says no, that is actually a prophecy about the coming of Muhammad. He is the Comforter. You'll hear people like Dr. Zakir Naik will say that, and many others. What's the problem with that? Well, the problem is found in chapter 16 of John's Gospel and verse 7. Jesus says, "Nevertheless, I tell you the truth. It is expedient for you that I go away. For if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you. But if I depart, I will send him unto you." Now, the Quran teaches that Muhammad is the messenger of God, of Allah. He is not the messenger of anybody else or any prophet. And yet here, clearly in verse 7, Jesus says, "I will send him unto you." Now, what does that mean? Either it means that Jesus is sending Muhammad, or it could mean that Jesus is actually Allah. He is God, and therefore he has sent Muhammad. So whichever way it goes, if you're a Muslim, I don't think you want to be using those verses. The Comforter, I believe, is the promised Holy Spirit. And you can read about him in the New Testament, in the book of Acts, chapter 2.